Despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the throw in gets away from him.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Segura is on his way home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Here's Cameron Maben now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The batter.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mercer.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes the runner. This is popped up. Segura is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the
first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Maben leads off second with one gone in the inning. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a soft liner toward third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So striding in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. On he pops it up. But this will land untouched. The set and the 1-1. A high fastball is in there. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. A ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bonifacio moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So here's the Phillies DH,
the designated
Jay
hitter,
Bruce.
number 9, Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game. So it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Drilled right back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder.
Settling in now, Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball. 1-1. Stewart stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's a second-year big leaguer. This ball is crushed down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
1-0.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Bonifacio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Kingery. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Scott Kingery is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back in standing. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Bryce Harper becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 0-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Jake Rogers. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Rogers aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next for the Tigers, Jordy Mercer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mercer
comes set. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
0-2 to Jordy Mercer. The 0-2 home.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Now, what is it?
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
up next for the Tigers, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Pitch on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Another full count pitch home. He loses him on ball four. Standing in, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Gregorius stands at first with one out. Two 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Strike two taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Ball one to start the at-bat. Just missing here, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The batter, number two.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gene Segura. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. From the stretch. In the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Two men are on with two men out. Three and 0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cabrera is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard.
Leading off to the club.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch in. Popped up. Hoskins waits on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers,
Brandon Dixon steps in now.
Dixon.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-1 the count now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3. Here's Bryce Harper now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
The right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Rhys Hoskins is next as he finds himself behind. Ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Harper on at first, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1 on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And he lays off there 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Didi Gregorius would be next. Hit on the ground to third. Dixon fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Kristen Stewart. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jeimer Candelario. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Cameron Maybin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball one.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Cabrera's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to straightaway right. Bonifacio looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He swings and grounds it to short. Mercer has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So striding forward now, Jordy Mercer. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Heading out towards shallow right. Parker in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Schoop. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Vince Velasquez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Matthew Boyd takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Hector Neris wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East. Aaron Nola gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. A moment. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Too low, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heat.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Juan Soto to the plate now. He comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Gone in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
Behind 0-2 now. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Scherzer, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
The right fielder.
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Nope.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4th.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Segura is off of first with 2 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. And it's 1-2. Pops this one up. Thames is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And inning in now for Washington, Eric Thames. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Eric
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is good.
Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
His past line against Aaron Nola, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Ripped on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting 9. The center fielder.
Victor Robles digging in now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And he fouls this one off. A pause. And the 0-2. And strike three called as he says you got. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is under this one. And he's got it for out number one.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup. There. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Past battles with Scherzer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that misses ball one. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Lead off for Washington.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper. Gone to lead off the inning.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
The right fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton as he hits one on a line to left field. McCutchen is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Still only 1 out in the inning. Thames behind 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
We're back as the Phillies lineup readies for their 3rd turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 2 down. Gene Segura standing in. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. One and 2, here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Starlin.
So digging in now, Starlin Castro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. It's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. No balls and 1 strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Popped him up. Cabrera near the bag at 3rd. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The designated hitter, number 9.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Still 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Victor Robles, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. The 1-2. just hung in there on that one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Into the box now, Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly.
Eric Thames.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Howie Kendrick. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Howie Kendrick
pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And Kendrick has a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now another 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals strike for 3 off. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The batter.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
1 out, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it